What's up, Wade? Good night, Wade. Appreciate you stopping by. Classic. Thanks, man. Have a good sleep. Can I get over there for? Oh yeah, there's stairs right here. Calibrate. Satellite. Thank you for the like on the stream. Whoever dropped that, I appreciate you. Boiled water. Where is the satellite? Oh, it's up there. Ow, fucking motherfucker. Chill, fam. Chill, fam. That ain't. What's up, Zach? Is that a two-shot explosive legacy? No, it is not. It has explosive on it, but it's not a two-shot. It's right here. Anti-armor, and then it's got the minus 90% weight, and it does have explosive on it though. So nope, not a TSC, but it's got the explosive and some other great stuff on it. Bro, what is cooking me? Cool, cool. One more to go get. Here we go. Oh, excuse me. Need to go up a little higher. There we go.
Initiating surveillance process. Scanning. Scanning. Please clear the area.
GG. Uh-oh. Directly below. Oh.
Area secured. Remote unlock complete. Have a nice day.
That was one guy, huh? Fair enough. What else we got going on? What else we got? Dogwood, die off. Breach and clear. Snooze fest. Definitely not doing Dogwood. Don't really care for breach and clear either, but we'll do it.
Attention. Possible agitator presence detected near breach site. Location must be cleared before breach can occur.
Clear the area of hostiles. We have 57 minutes to do that, eh? I think we're good. Unless there's just enemies I'm not seeing. Oh. Like that guy. I do definitely hear another mole miner. Two of them, I guess. There we go. Easy peasy. A couple more guys. Alright. Now we have this guy still.
Area clear detected.
Alright.
Initiating breach procedure. All workers, please evacuate to a safe distance immediately. Unsealed. Additional containers queued for unsealing. Now. Warning.
The fuck other containers are there that can be?
Workers, activate riot
What the
defense
fuck?
procedures.
Thanks for another like on the stream, guys. I appreciate that. Nice. More containers. Give me the fucking loot. Give me the fucking loot, please. Thank you.
New containers require immediate unloading procedures.
I think that's all I can get.
Attention workers. Final container group unsealed.
Oh, never mind. Maybe there's a couple more. Oh, I refilled them, but... or some of them. Alright, I think that's all of them. What's up, Tony? Chillin', chillin'. Not bad. How you doing? Sure. We'll see what's good with this. Let's go. Get the fuck moving. Yeah, that's right. Get the fuck going. Keep moving. Hurry up. Yeah, pick up the pace, motherfucker. We ain't got time for all this. I got time for all this nonsense. Keep it going. Come on, gang. We got places to be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, gang. Uh-oh, gang. Let's go. Keep it moving. Where the fuck are you going? What is this route you're taking? Hey, yo! Dude. Where are you going? Okay. Bro, this thing is off its rocker, bro. You need to get with the gang, bro. You need to get with the gang. Oh, fuck. No! Leave my guys alone! Fuck off! Alright, we're all back together. Just keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Let's go, gang. Why is it saying I'm exiting? I don't understand. Oh. We're back in it. All good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, cool. Keep moving, gang. Lead the way. Let's go. Keep up, Dandy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hell yeah. Let's go, homie. Oh. His body just got launched. So... Yo, teammate, you know where the fuck his body just went? Oh, here it is. Cool. We can go to first of all... Wait. Where's my... Oh, what the fuck? I guess I didn't fast travel to my, I didn't fast travel to my tent, I fast traveled to the event, so... The placement's a little... interesting. Oh, excuse me. Let us head down to... I guess we can go to the exterior of Foundation and then we can run to that objective outside. Was it over here? I have six perk cards I can choose, which is good. I gotta get some stuff for now that I have serums. I have to get the things for that. That's where I'm supposed to be, bro? What are these guys? Thank you for another like on the stream. Appreciate you, whoever dropped that. Pretty sure you guys should be able to hear me. If anybody cares to confirm, no pressure, of course. I'm pretty confident you guys can. Everything looked normal. Where are these guys? Late night stream. What's up, Atlas? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. What's good? What's good? Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's just a blood bug. Yep, we can hear you. Alright, perfect. I appreciate you, Tony. Thank you, man. I don't... Oh, bobblehead. And a recipe, even though I know it already. All good, though. Yeah, I've, like, cleared this whole objective area. I'm not seeing... shit, to be honest. Shouldn't there at least be like a pack here? Like even if it's not the main one for the event. I think there's still supposed to be one here. And these guys are nowhere to be found. About to just fast travel to the next area. I mean, clearly this is not where the main one is. So, we might as well just go to a new one. Alright. Maybe up here. I do hear some... Oh, nope, that's a scorched. We'll kill these guys, though. Not what I'm looking for, but... We won't discriminate. We'll kill them too. What the fuck? There's another one? Oh, there is. There's multiple. Hell yeah. Okay, so that clears one of the locations. What am I hearing? What the fuck was that? Alright, that's one of the locations. The one I was just at is like bugged. We'll travel back though. Maybe it's reset. Maybe it was the blood bugs that the NPC had already killed. Because I don't even think I got shots on the last one either, so that would probably make it not apply for me. Simp for dads. That's a name, alright. That's a name. Oh, hold on. This is not the source. Okay, cool. So this one's cleared, even though I didn't do anything. And then the other two are up here. Let me hit my survival tent so we're closer, not blowing unnecessary caps that we don't need to. I don't know if I don't think I can fast travel close to that last one, so hopefully it's this next one. Yeah, I don't have the fast travel. Oh, I guess I'd have the Wendigo. Or wait, no, this is the one I don't have one too. Oh shit! What the fuck, bro? You guys never come all the way over. What the fuck? That's weird. All right, let's go to the cave. Oops. We'll go to the Wendigo cave, and then we'll wrap over to the objective. Here we go. Right on over. Ah, here we go. This might be it. There's certainly a lot of wolfies here. So this is probably it. Where the fuck did they go? Dude, fucking get out of here, prize bot. Fucking me up. Oh damn, this wasn't the source. Oh well though, we cleared it. Goddamn prize bot coming up behind me. Son of a bitch. Mutated guided meditation. Yeah, we'll go hit that. We only have one more location. Oh, another bobblehead. Yeah, what the hell? We're cooking. We're finding all the bobbleheads right now. We have one more location, which is guaranteed to be the end of this event, and then we'll go to mutated guided meditation, which I think is like, it's like up at that temple, I think, up north. What's up, Casher? What happened to the Fallout videos and dupe glitches? There's not really, well, as far as the glitches go, there's not really any of that anymore. Back then, there wasn't really a whole lot of that either when I stopped posting videos. When I stopped posting 76 videos in general, I had just gotten kind of bored and burnt out of the game. And as for dupes specifically, it was just kind of dwindling down with glitches in the game because of how many updates they had put out and all the different things they had fixed. So after I stopped posting videos, for instance, there was only a couple more major glitches. Most of the stuff was during my time of posting videos, which was for a while, to be fair. And it was inevitable that they'd eventually get a handle on it. But yeah, I just got bored and burnt out of the game, and like in turn doing videos for it as well. There was another wolf. Oh. There are still some glitches in the game. There's just not really much major stuff. All of the major stuff like dupes are sort of behind us. Alright. I wonder where the frick this guy was. It happens. Games get boring. New games come out. I've been playing Fallout for a while. Watched a whole bunch of your videos back in the day. Yeah, definitely. It happens with any game. I mean, all my favorite games, I've eventually hit points while playing them just because I like them so much. So in turn, I play them so much that, you know, I get bored or I get burnt out. And then, of course, while I'm playing a game as much as I am, if I'm also doing videos for it, it makes it so even when I'm not playing, I'm kind of playing, if that makes sense, because I'm doing content for them as well. It just makes so much of my time in my life sort of contributed to that game, so it makes it deflate all the faster. But yeah, it's inevitable to happen for anybody.
Pleasant greetings. Please gather at the Tranquility Sanctum for today's guided meditation.
But I appreciate the support. I appreciate you watching my videos back in the day. I hope that you got some help from any amount of them. And I appreciate you stopping by the stream. I hope that you're doing well. What's up, Kranix? Damn, we on the late night 76 grind, huh? Yeah, I figured I'd hop on. Figured I'd hop on for a bit and see what's good. See if anybody was around, wanted to pop in and chill for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I figured why not, bro. I wasn't really doing much. Big chilling for a little bit right now. And then probably like cop a shower after I'm done streaming. Have a snack or something maybe, and then knock out. Just chilling though. And thank you for another like on the stream. I appreciate that, whoever dropped it. You should try out miss pulling if you ever get a chance. It's something I find fun to do in the last stage of the game, and to display strange quest items in Fallout that aren't usually able to be kept. Something neat I like to do. Yeah, that's fair. I think I've definitely seen some people who go for those random items, or just go for things that are unique and everything and putting them on display. It seems like a lot of people, at least that I've talked to, or that I've generally just seen speak on, you know, what they do to keep the game still interesting for them, or bearable, fun, however it wants to be described, is people who are kind of collecting things. Some people, a main part of the game for them left is just like trading, and, you know, trying to get certain items themselves as well alongside that, and to have more leverage when trading. Just trying to get like all the best items, or trying to get like all the coolest items they think in terms of like legendary effect combos, or for stuff that's meta. And then of course there's people like you're talking about that like to get unique items, or more rare considered items, or sought after items to put on display, or even just to have. you know, just kind of like the chase for something, you know. When it comes to this kind of game, a lot of it is like about the chase. Like, there's a good portion of it when it comes to the chase of items in a game like this that has to do with like having the best items for your build. And then there's also certain chase items, so to speak, that can just be like for fun or for, like you said, display, or, you know, just little stuff like that. Whatever keeps it so the game doesn't get like stale. I just hopped off 76 myself, about to head to bed, but wanted to stop in a bit and see what you're up to on here. I appreciate it, Kranix. What were you doing on 76? What were you working on? I've been trading a fair bit. I'm on Xbox myself. I have all the rare apparel items in the game, and I'm trying to get all the displayable and non-displayable miscellaneous items. Gotcha. Yeah, there's definitely some interesting miscellaneous items and some cool ones that are able to be obtained only through the means of glitches. That honestly was one of the coolest things for me in the past with certain glitches. I forget exactly what it would be described as, but there was like a workshop glitch or two in the past where you'd be able to like re-roll items in a sense through a workbench, and you'd be able to turn them into versions of the weapon that otherwise would not be legitimately obtainable. Like getting like a gold minigun, or getting the different paddle balls or whatever, stuff like that. There was one for, I think, a 44 Magnum as well. Yeah, just stuff like that. I thought was like really cool. Obviously, dupes are great and everything. The major glitches that are super useful in the obvious ways, those are always great and, you know, dandy. But there's a lot of guys here. I very much like the more unique glitches that still provide something useful or interesting, but they, yeah, are something, you know, unique and off the beaten path or whatever. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to fall. I was min-maxing my build, mutation farming to try and get no negative ones and all the good ones. I succeed, and then just leveling up to get PWRK cards, perk cards is probably what you meant, and get some perks I've been missing. Nice, good stuff. What level are you at? Good shit on the mutations as well. Somebody hooked me up with all the mutations today. They hooked me up with like 10 of each one. So I'm now also saving up perk cards for like starch jeans and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna need to rework this build a bit to incorporate those perk cards for making the mutations as good as possible, or rather making them as not negative as possible, and then also making it so I don't lose them. I mean, I'm like never popping Radaway anyway, so that part might not really be a concern. I literally never pop Radaway because I have the legendary perk that just passively brings my rads down. And even with it just on rank 1, it still does the job. I guess maybe I might need to, depending on the content. But, yeah, I definitely am going to have to at least do starch jeans, I think. Or whichever one makes it so the negative effects are like as minimal as possible. I'm at 158 on my main, and hell yeah, good looks to the person hooking you up with some mutations. Yeah, bro. There was a couple people that hooked me up with some stuff today. This weapon I'm using, I got hooked up with too. I had an okay 50 cal already. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Oh, that sucks. My game fucking crashed. That's so unfortunate. I didn't even get to loot any of those bodies. Oh, I could have got so much ammo back. Fuck. It's all good. Class Freak, yeah, that's what it is. I need to incorporate Class Freak into my build. But yeah, the 50 cal that I was using right there, it's anti-armor, explosive, and then the minus 90% weight, which I have Barams anyway on, so that's the last one's not really a big deal. But yeah, the other two are really good. So yeah, I got hooked up with a bunch of ammo, and then I got hooked up with that gun. I got hooked up with a handmade by somebody for when I swap over and try a commando build again. And then I got given like a good handful of random plans and 10 of each serum. Thank you for a couple more likes on the stream, by the way, guys. I appreciate that. Rip, bad time to crash right nearing the end of the mission. Yeah, it was a mutated one too, bro. It was a mutated one too. Mutated fucking event, a whole bunch of bodies on the ground to get a whole bunch of ammo back from, and yeah, just generally they were a really shitty time to be catching a fucking... to be catching a DC right there. Actually, a super shitty time, bro. Let's see. What's up, Yaz? You think they're gonna nerf the new fire grenade launcher thing? By the way, I feel like it would be great to hear you a bit more than the game, because with your in-game sound when you talk, it gets difficult to hear you. I appreciate the feedback, man. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate the feedback as well, like I said. As for nerfing the new grenade launcher, I am not familiar with it. Like it being super OP or anything. So I have no idea, but it wouldn't be the first time that they've made balancing changes, so if they feel that it needs to have something done to it, I'm sure that they will. But I feel like it would have to be like really like clear as day OP over most other stuff, or like to a ridiculous degree. Class Freak is the one that does 75% less negative, yeah. And that handmade is amazing to use until you get something better down the road, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to when I do Commando and I use that. I can turn down the game audio a little bit. Let me see. Like if I shoot... Let me shoot my gun. Yeah. I can see how it might be a little loud. I can turn my game audio down a little bit. Let's see here. It's on minus 13 dB right now. Maybe I'll go to minus like 15. Yeah, it's especially with some of the guns, man. Some of the guns are just super loud as well, to be fair. It's kind of rough with some of the guns in particular. That should hopefully be a little bit better. I'll also move my mic a little bit. My mic was a little bit further away than usual. I'm just sort of being chillin' because it's late. But I did just turn it down a little bit to minus 16 versus minus 13, so that should help. That should help a little bit. Yeah, way better, thanks. Good. Thank you for the feedback again. I appreciate that. You're the GOAT. So yeah, that really sucks that I did not get anything from doing that event. That is a super, super big bummer, unfortunately. Oh, there is nuke zones here, though. It looks like they're done with them, however. So that's sort of unfortunate as well. Man, that's actually such a big bummer that I missed out on that. Let's go hit this battle bot up, though. This is a throwback. I remember there was a glitch with this one, where I think you could keep completing it over and over and over again or something like that. It was kind of a cool glitch. Everything sounds fine to me, not gonna lie. All good. I personally do know, because I've went back and listened to my VODs before. I do definitely know that there's times when I'm blasting away with like certain guns, especially, that it does make it a little bit harder to hear me. So I don't mind. What the hell? I don't mind turning it down a little bit. I can always check it after myself as well. I can check the VOD after and see like if I'm like happy with it or if I want to make some kind of adjustment to it, you know, somewhere in the middle. Thanks for another like on the stream, guys. I appreciate it. What's up, ET? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, this is definitely the one. It's the one that's got like the little room, right? The boxed room. Yeah, I think it's right there. Yeah, understandable. I just hope they don't ruin the weapon if they nerf it. Yeah, that's fair. Oh god, I did not realize this guy was gonna... Oh my god, I just didn't realize that was gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie, I was running towards that guy thinking I needed to talk to him, and while I'm looking at chat. So that wasn't the brightest thing I've ever done. Doing good. Glad to hear it. Thanks for another like on the stream, guys. Appreciate that. There. Fucked them up. Now give me my loot back. Where'd I die? Over here?
This truly is
The fuck?
pleasant. Salutations.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
I do hope I have. Indrid,
Dude, this guy's just creepy, bro.
of course it is. Not from here. I have been away a long time. Perhaps you can rest. And in light, you have my thanks for your time and company. Smile, and the whole world.
That's just... Hey, what's up, fam? Oh, sorry. What's good? I'm playing the game after a big break, and I still feel the lack of content and them of event. Because when you're done with one event, you have to wait a lot before the next event. Yeah, I do wish that there was more of the major events available, like, quicker and stuff. But I guess to be fair, like, you can bounce between other things too. Like, there's daily ops, there's the expedition stuff you can do, and then there's mutated events, and then there's main events that pop up that maybe are not mutated. But I do definitely agree. I wish that it was more often that I wish it was more often that the events would pop up. Or the major ones. That was fucking easy, what the hell? And in general, the next event kind of meh, so you wait even more. Yeah, there's definitely a handful of events that are pretty meh, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Let's see here. Death Blossoms. I'm hoping that, I'm gonna go over to this one. I'm gonna go to the Enclave one. I'm hoping that when they do the map expansion, which, fingers crossed, knock on wood, all that good stuff, doesn't get delayed. It's supposed to be coming out on the back end of this year as far as we have been told so far. I'm hoping that with that map expansion, which is the first of its kind for this game, I'm hoping that that brings some actual new endgame content and just some more some more stuff that we can look forward to and that we can throw into the cycle of the endgame content, you know? Because I mean, at the end of the day, like, that's the kind of stuff that's most important, right? Like the kind of stuff that the repeatable content, the hardest, you know, difficulty content, all that good stuff. So I'd be very surprised if with a map expansion, and finally no less, especially depending on the size of it, I'd be very surprised if it didn't bring a, I don't know, I don't want to say a decent amount of like new endgame content, even if just public events, but I'd be surprised if it didn't bring like a handful of new stuff at least for endgame content. There will surely be some new events, at least, but I'm hoping that there's something new they kind of throw in the mix there. Or just, you know, making things more frequent, even. Oh, it's doing that because, I think my effects of that guy's, lunchbox from when I, before I crashed, are still kicking. I'd like to tag along and help you out. Just don't want to disturb you. Oh, you're good, man. I don't care. No, you're not disturbing. You're good. You're good to go. I'll take the company. I'll definitely use it come the time when the next like major event comes up, and especially if it's a more difficult one. God knows I'm not doing eviction notice by myself. I also hope they bring crossplay because while the hype around Fallout license from the people coming from the Amazon series, I hope they invest more time into the game to make it less dead. Yeah, I wouldn't get your hopes up about the crossplay. They have made pretty heavy on the stance in the past that they don't want to do crossplay. I think a big part of that was because there was a lot of hackers on PC. And they didn't want to expose the console side of things to that, where those things are not possible. I mean, I feel like surely it's possible to bring crossplay to the game if they wanted to. I feel like they just don't want to do it. And again, partly before, granted this was years ago when I think it was last brought up, a big part of it was probably the hackers on PC that they didn't want to expose console players to, which, to be fair, is something that is, it's an issue in lots of games. And they wouldn't be the first dev team to not want to have their game be crossplay with PC, or to put crossplay options into their game to be able to turn it off so that the players don't have to worry about dealing with that type of thing if they don't want to. So I guess they, I don't know, they could add it to the game, turn it off by default, and then have an option in the game to turn it on if you wanted to. That might be something they could do. Or they could just do console crossplay, so Xbox could play with PlayStation at least. That's another possibility, I suppose. What's up, James? Appreciate you stopping by. Don't enemies scale to your level anymore? I'm seeing level 75 enemies. I think that they scale like difficulty-wise, yeah. Not every enemy is going to be like level 100 plus or whatever like that. So yeah, I'll definitely still see some enemies that are lower level. It might also depend on like, oh my god, why are we crashing, bro? Another crash? I've actually crashed 3 times today. It might depend on the instance. It might depend on that section of open world. But yeah, it seems like usually anyway, things will scale around to you, or regardless of like their level, they'll be like scaled to you. I can't remember exactly how it works or what all factors into it. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll join your game, bro. Let me try to join your game. Hold on. How do I... Let me see. Just blocking my screen real quick, guys. Social... Oh, you're appearing off. Okay. No worries. I'll cop a new server. Bro, my game is tight tonight, bro. For some reason. Yeah, true. Well, then I just hope they use this hype to make Fallout even better. Yeah, for sure. Now they're definitely capitalizing on the hype, man. They're Fallout 76, ever since like when the show came out, they put 76 out for free for a week. So I think it's got a couple more days that it's free this week. They also have the game like 80% off, so it's like $8 or something like that. Some kind of big discount. And then they also announced the release date for the Fallout 4 Next Gen update, which has been sort of cooking, so to speak, for like over a year. That's coming out on the 25th of this month, so next Thursday. And then there's a couple other little teasers that are kind of out there from the show as well. Like there's something that the number in the show that Goggins, like his character or whatever in the show as Vault-Tec, tells you to call, like on the TV. If you text that number, you get like a text back saying that like the next appointment available is in 33 weeks as of like a few days ago. And the date that it comes out to specifically is November 29th, I think it is, which is a Friday, I believe. So people don't know if it's going to be either going to be like an announcement coming on November 29th, or if November 29th is currently the set date for something to release that we're gonna find out more about, you know, such as at the Microsoft conference in June. Could be the Fallout 3 remaster. I feel like that's probably the best bet. It definitely isn't going to be Season 2 of the show coming out. That's way too soon. I guess it could be when something new for the show gets announced, though we already know Season 2 is got renewed. So that's not something that it could be. My guess would be because Bethesda likes releasing their games in that ballpark area, like months-wise. Granted, normally like around a month sooner than where November 29th falls. My guess would be it's probably a Fallout 3 remaster, which we also already know from the leaked FTC documents from like a year ago is something that they, on paper, were committed to doing. A next-gen version of this game would be great and just do crossplay between console, perhaps. Yeah, I feel like when it comes to live service games like this, though, you don't usually see like next-gen upgrades, really. It's normally with single-player games that you see those next-gen upgrades come out, like full-on updates. This game did get some next-gen like changes to it. On console, for instance, it got 60 FPS, but that's something that's more specific. But as for like a complete overhaul of a next-gen update, you normally will only see that with single-player games. You know, Witcher 3, for instance, or Fallout 4, Skyrim. I think Cyberpunk had one. There's definitely plenty of examples. And then, of course, you know, there's times where the games just get remastered, essentially, and they get resold. You know, like Borderlands 1, the Mass Effect trilogy, the Grand Theft Auto trilogy, stuff like that. But yeah, when it comes to like a live service game like this, I feel like you don't normally see anything like that. Like, I don't think there's ever been anything like that for like Division or Destiny or anything. There's been some updates that have come out for the game where they've kind of bumped them up for the next gen systems, like basic stuff, like I said, like an FPS boost. But that's it, kind of just to bring them a little bit higher, a little bit better on par with the newer systems that have come out afterwards. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Anything? Death Blossoms. I'm not doing Breach and Clear, bro. We could go do Death Blossoms, I guess. There is somebody there. God, I wish there was like a main event. I want to do like one more main event. I'm hitting my camp and then we'll go do whatever the next main event is after this one. Didn't mean to put. Yeah, the Fallout 4 upgrade seems interesting. Sadly, I'm not a solo game player. It would be great if they did the same for 76. Yeah, there's just not really anything like for them to do like that with 76. The stuff that they're doing for Fallout 4 is stuff that they've already done for 76, or that just doesn't work with 76. Like Creation Club content, obviously that's not anything that's integrated with 76, so it's just not a thing that's able to be done. Bumping the FPS and the graphics up, they've already done that for 76 on consoles and everything. And then what else? The new Enclave, the little new Enclave quest line, and then adding new Enclave items into the game, like the Hellfire Power Armor and the Incinerator Weapon and the other one, like that kind of stuff. I mean, that's sort of just usual content that 76 has been getting anyway. Not for the Enclave specifically, but just like, you know, getting new little pieces of content, such as, you know, how the Pit came out as an expedition, stuff like that, or how Nuka World on Tour came out, or Atlantic City came out. stuff like that. So new content like that is already regularly coming out, or, you know, loosely, when I say regularly, coming out for 76. And then the other stuff either has already been done for 76 or physically just doesn't work with 76. But I feel you, not everybody's a solo game person. I have a buddy of mine who, like, I don't know, he doesn't despise single player games. He's probably said he does before, but, like, he's just not a single player person. He has to be, like, playing games where he's, like, against people or playing with people, or is at least, like, around people. Ah, yeah, true. Imagine if Fallout 76 with Unreal Engine 5. Bruh, I'm never gonna, like, I don't even know how that would go, honestly. When it comes to Bethesda games, I'm never going to be expecting their games. Bethesda games just aren't the kind of games that, like, you go into expecting to, like, have being, like, crazy graphics. Like, if you're suggesting, you know, oh, like, imagine Fallout with Unreal Engine 5, I'm assuming you've seen some stuff done with Unreal Engine 5, because it's absolutely fucking insane how realistic it can look and everything. But if you've played multiple Bethesda games, you know, just as their track record, that with their engine and everything, that they swear by, and they'll probably always continue to swear by, you just kind of know not to expect, like, good graphics from the game. That's just not really what makes Bethesda games what they are. That's never really been their strong suit. Their graphics have honestly been, like, kind of lacking in a lot of people's opinions, and they're definitely not up there with the best of graphics in games by any means. It's, you know, always, like, the storytelling and the gameplay and the RPG mechanics and aspects and stuff like that. But yeah, if we're literally just imagining, if all we're doing is genuinely just imagining what a Fallout game could look like or how it would be with Unreal Engine 5, it would be pretty fucking nuts, for sure. It would be pretty nuts. I mean, to be honest, I'd be curious to see a Fallout game or a Bethesda game in general, a BGS game in general, not on the Creation Engine. Like, I would be happy enough just seeing what that looks like. But they fucking swear by this old-ass engine, bro, that they say, oh, we've updated, though, it's, you know, it's a whole new generation of the engine, it's a whole new version of the engine, this is updated, and that's better, and I don't know, bro. No, nobody's buying it. Yeah, I know they'll probably never do this kind of thing, but it would be awesome. Yeah, no, it would probably look pretty insane. If they were going to go with an engine like that, I would assume that they would probably put more effort into what the game looks like as well. But because they're sticking with what they are, and they know that it's not really what they're known for, graphics I mean, they just, you know, they focus on what they know they're good at and what they're known for, and sticking with the engine that they are. I mean, you can only do so much of the graphics on that engine, I imagine, to be honest. Compared to Unreal Engine 5 especially. Cyberpunk 2 is going to be moved on to Unreal Engine. They're killing that old Witcher engine. The Creation Engine is an ancient piece of shit. Shit is what made Oblivion and Fallout 3 16 times the detail. Yeah, exactly. But if you bring that up to them, like many people have, and of course they've even addressed it too, as they continue to put out games, they will just talk about how updated it is, and oh no, this is a new generation of the engine. This is a new version of the engine that we've never used before, that we've never had before, that offers us so much more advanced options and capabilities. Like they swear by it, bro. Nah, fucking CDPR. They clearly know what's good. Telling you, bro, fucking... Oh, shit. What the fuck? Yeah, get ready for Fallout 5 in 10 years, 10, 11 years or some shit being on Creation Engine still. I hate that level of complacency, to be honest. It's like the whole, well, mods will fix the problems when a Bethesda game comes out. Yeah, no, it's kind of unacceptable, I agree. It's tough from an outside perspective because we can look at it as being like so careless and complacent and all that kind of stuff, but like, who knows, maybe they truly have like genuine reason to believe that it's, you know, good enough, or that it's best for them to go with their games, or regardless of the reason, maybe they just simply believe, like truly believe that that it's the best option, you know. So it's, for us, like, we can be on an outside perspective and we can kind of be like, oh, you know, they're purposely being complacent or naive or stupid, whatever the case is, because it's just easy for us to look at it like that. But I mean, who knows, they could have genuine belief towards it being the best option for whatever reason. It doesn't necessarily, you know, make it right or make it better or anything, but yeah, just saying, like, it's easy for us to be, like, in an outside perspective looking in, while obviously not knowing for sure what the situation is or what goes through their heads and all that kind of stuff. But it's frustrating, no doubt. Like, it doesn't change the issues that have been proven to keep coming from them using that same engine, no matter how updated or more advanced that it's become. Like, it's proven time and time again to have many of the same issues, many of the same lacking capabilities and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, they can have their reasonings and they can believe what they want. I mean, they're the devs and shit at the end of the day, but if you keep putting out games with this engine, especially if you keep boasting how much newer it is, how much more advanced it is, and, you know, all these updates to it and everything that have never been there before while making previous games of yours, and then the games release and you have multiple of the same issues that your previous games did, I mean, that kind of is a, you know, something that speaks louder than words.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let's see. I also have a commando character with fixer and handmade. Do you have any suggestions of commando weapon I can use by any chance? If it's me, I'm running literally what you just said. I'm running like a handmade or a fixer. Yeah. You could run a combat rifle, I guess. You can make a combat rifle auto, right? But that would be what I'm doing. I would be running a handmade, a fixer, or just a combat rifle. With whatever, I mean, ideally I'd go with the handmade. I think that would probably be the best option, but ultimately it's going to come down to whatever you have the best perks for, I guess, right? I gotta fix my arm real quick. Just being able to go anywhere in a giant open world in Cyberpunk with almost zero loading screen is amazing. Starfield seemed like it was 90% loading screens. Yeah, bro, the loading screens are just abysmal, bro. It just makes it that way. It's rough, man. That was definitely one of my, like, big gripes with the game, and a big gripe that a lot of people had with the game.
I was just thinking about you. I just can't shake these nightmares.
I'm heading down to the spin the wheel.
Just why?
It's usually cheaper to stick with an in-house engine, even if it's old. Oh, I'm sure it is. Thanks for another like on the stream, by the way, guys. Appreciate it. Or 2 likes, actually. 2 more likes came in. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, it definitely would be cheaper. It would make sense to be. Paying to use an open source engine like UE5 is moderately expensive. Yeah, I mean, if you can like, if historically you've stuck with an in-house engine, and you can continue to stick with an in-house engine, and, you know, for one, it's cheaper, and 2, it can keep your games, you know, closer to what you feel is sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, just kind of how your games are known for, like the feel of them, the look of them, the just, you know, all that kind of stuff. If that's what they prefer to stick with, then obviously using their same engine is what's going to best provide that for them. And like you also said, like at a fraction of the cost. Thanks for another like on the stream. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Okay, I see. I have tested the drum gun. I forgot the name, but it fell mid-range. The drum gun. Nothing's coming to mind off the top of my head as to what that would be. The drum gun. That just has me thinking of like an SMG. Like Elder Mark or something. Tommy gun with special name. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one. Elder Mark? But that wouldn't be Commando though, right? That would be that, because that's an SMG. Am I tripping? Is it special in the way that it falls under Commando rather than falling under an SMG? Because they're 2 separate things, right? Because Commando is automatic rifles, but that's not a rifle, as far as I know. Like, that, at least to me, like, that looks like an SMG. Like you said, it looks like a Tommy gun. It looks like an SMG. So if that's the case, then if you had Commando cards on, they wouldn't be applying. Oh, I forgot. That's a good point. Yeah. So if you're noticing that it didn't seem as good, then that's probably why. That gun is good. That's a gun that a lot of people have, and there's definitely people that use that. But yeah, Commando's not going to affect that gun because it's not a rifle. Railway is a good Commando build. The ammo is annoying heavy for me, which I dislike. You can run a Railway on auto. I've never ran a Railway on auto. I had a Q2525 EM, but I don't know if I still have it or not. Probably not. What, on, you don't know because it might be on a different character or something? Find the Cappy imposter. We're just skipping this one? Valve has done it and done well. The Source engine is pretty impressive and has been improved on quite a lot over the years. I mean, if you consider Apex and Titanfall are on a heavily modified version of Valve's Source engine, it's kind of mind-boggling. Yeah. That's fair. Fair. Push the button. Do we need to push the button again? Yeah, I tried the Railway. I have a few God rolls, but I don't really like the feeling of Railway, but it has good damage, and yeah, it might be on a mule or something like that. Gotcha. I don't remember ever using it for a, like, an automatic for the Railway. But, I do recall enjoying using a Railway rifle. I feel like I've used it in maybe like Fallout 4 or something as well. I think it's in Fallout 4. I don't know. I remember using it in like this game, maybe Fallout 4 as well, and regardless, enjoying it. But I can also definitely see it being like a gun that's not for everybody. It definitely is more of a unique gun versus something standard like a handmade with 5.56 or like, you know, a fixer, or like with heavy guns like a 50 cal. Just, you know, it's not as in line with like meta. It's a little bit more of like a unique or outlier gun, but it can definitely still be solid. Combat wave. Quad railway with the auto is considered one of the best guns in the game for DPS and everyday use. Oh, that's a W right there, bro. A quad one would be insane. I always forget that quad's an option on guns, bro. That you can get like just an insane amount more ammo on them. Yeah, I always forget about like quad Teslas, and I guess quad railway would be another one. And then just quad in general on lots of guns. Oh, fuck. Come get me, fam. Never mind, I'm dead. Don't worry about me. I appreciate you, though. Thanks for another like on the stream, guys. What's up, Ursa? SMG works with Commando. While yes, it is not a rifle, the game tags it as it. SMGs and Tommy guns just are not as strong. The game classes items in a weird way. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I do recall some things like you're describing not traditionally being considered, like, you know, how a Tommy gun, you wouldn't think about it being an AR, but how some guns do fall under different categories, different from what you would expect them to be. I know there's other examples of that as well, so that's good to know, though. Good correction on that. Yeah, I don't know why that is. That's super weird that the game has stuff like that. But I do definitely remember there's other things in the game that work like that as well for guns. And then, yeah, it would make sense that finish new game code, you'll see points based on score, it's going to redeem the prize of the prize terminal. Yeah, it makes sense that like a Tommy gun, for instance, wouldn't be as good as your more you know, meta or traditional options. But the Elder Mark still seems like it's like pretty solid. I feel like I see it enough and get it sold enough and all that kind of shit, and especially with, you know, the solid perks, that it could be decent. The Whacker Smacker. Thanks for another like on the stream, guys. Appreciate y'all. I'm passing out. Have a good night in stream, Demon. I appreciate you, ET. Thanks, man. Have a good rest, buddy. And you said Morrowind was on Game Bro Engine 2. That means Morrowind is on the same engine as Fallout and Starfield. Bro, I don't even want to think about that, dude. I don't even want to think about that, bro. Oh my god. I got a quad railway you can have if you want. Oh, hell yeah. What the fuck, bro? Wait, are you still... Oh, you're here. Yeah, I'm in W, bro. Let's, is there... Oh, yeah, there is. Some guns can still use more than one damage card. Yep, I do recall that as well. Yeah, that's what I was personally referring to when it comes to certain things, like applying to things you wouldn't expect them to. Yeah, I think there's like, isn't there like certain like pipe weapons or something like that, which can have two different sets of cards applied to them. I think that's one of the examples I was thinking of, is what you just said specifically right there. And then also I was thinking of like a pipe weapon, some kind of specific pipe weapon. And then there's another example that I can't think of off the top of my head that also, at least back when I last knew about it, was able to have multiple damage cards applied to it. Like the pipe revolver is a pistol, but if you put a stock on it, yep, exactly, yep, there you go. Yep, that's an example of it right there. Yep. have you already played Warframe? I've played Warframe for like an hour many years ago. I think it was like around the time Fortnite first released. Hey, thanks, bro. You said it's not a god roll, but it does the job amazingly. So I appreciate it, man. You're the fucking goat. Let me see it. I played Warframe for like an hour around the time Fortnite came out. Obviously, there's no connection between the two. It's just the only way that I remember when I tried the Warframe. I played for like an hour, and I didn't get super into it or anything that I remember. But I know that game has been going on for a super long time. It's gotten a shit ton of content and has like a good amount of players and everything, right? Like that's definitely a game that has been considered to have gotten like a good amount of success and made a good amount of money and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the game looks fun if you're playing with people and all that good shit. Like it has a very like Destiny seeming vibe to it to a degree, which is the reason why I even tried it in the first place back then. But honestly, I think I tried it during a really like bad time for trying a new game. Like I played for like an hour with like one friend, and then I think that we got sidetracked like an hour later. It wasn't even the case where we're like, oh, this game sucks, this game's boring. It was literally just a case of like we got sidetracked and played something else with like another friend. Like another friend showed up, for instance, and we played a game with them, and we just never went back to Warframe. It just kind of slipped away. Yeah, the game changed a lot for the few months and it's starting to get interesting. Now it's even more new, player friendly. Nice. Always love to hear that for games. Let's see. Yo, thanks again, Tony. You're the fucking goat, man. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I think we're caught up. Okay. What do we have? We'll go hit bots on parade again real quick just because it's right here. Dun, 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 dun. Ursa, if you're still here, is there like, or I guess maybe Tony knows too, is there like, when it comes to like the guns that can have the damage applied to them from multiple cards, is there anything that falls under that category that anybody actually uses? Is it more of just like a niche little funny thing, like, oh, pipe revolver with a stock can fall under 2 different types of damage cards? Is it just sort of like a niche funny thing, essentially, or more so? Or is there actually a gun where multiple damage cards can apply to it, and so because of that, it's like in the meta? You know what I mean? Like, is there a viable option for running something like that? That anybody actually does, or does it just not really? Is there nothing that, even with the extra application of more damage from cards, is it just still not a viable option compared to like the meta of other things? The pepper shaker. That's another one I forgot about. Yep, I forgot about the pepper shaker just in general. Good shout, good shout. Yo, what's up, Lost Boy? So what's like the meta in 76 right now? I think a lot of it's the same, honestly. I think a lot of what has always been the meta in 76 is still the meta. I mean, I can be corrected by anybody who's in here that may know better or disagree. Obviously, there's some things that maybe weren't as much of meta back in the day, or that are just more meta now, but I think that there's at least a handful of things that years back would have been or was considered meta that is still meta. Like there's a shit ton of people that still run Bloodied, for instance, you know? And then a lot of the same guns as well. Like you still see plenty of people running 50 cals, you still see plenty of people running handmaids, you still see plenty of people running, you know, Bloodied, Vampire, Junkies, all that kind of stuff. Except Legacies. Pepper Shaker counts as both shotgun and heavy gun at once. The rest is just whether you customize a certain gun as pistol or rifle. Gotcha. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Good info, good info. Got some gurus in here. I love it. Yo, bro, where's all the enemies, Tony? Where's all the enemies at? For a second I was like, is this dude just blasting everybody from a mile away? But you haven't even shot your gun in like a minute either, other than literally just for nothing. Where is everybody? There's just no one coming. We're just getting a freebie. I could have gone and got a drink or something and we would have been good. I mean, you would have covered me anyway, but literally nothing's coming. Yeah, I love the fact that the meta doesn't change as much. It's annoying to have to change your main weapon every time as they change metas. Yeah, there is a lot of games where metas have changed a lot, and they make it so you're kind of forced to go out and change a lot. Like a perfect example of this. If you're gonna make any example about this. When it comes to metas changing too much in a game, and any of you that have played these types of games will undoubtedly agree with me. It's ARPGs. It's fucking it's like Diablo, Path of Exile, Diablo, stuff like that. Those games have meta changes like literally every update. Every update there's changes to like items of all kinds, balancing changes to classes, yeah. So if you've played any games like that, you know firsthand and for sure that the meta is changing all the time. With like what build is the best, what items are best to run with certain builds or certain classes, all that kind of shit. I think that one of the main reasons that you don't really see much meta change with a game like this is because there's not really much place for the meta to go, if that makes sense. Like, what's the meta gonna change to, you know what I mean? Like, when it comes to a game like I mentioned, like Diablo, they can make balancing changes to classes, which is like a core thing to start, which a game like this doesn't have. Yeah, you have perk cards, but it's pretty simplified stuff. It's pretty basic stuff, and none of that ever changes. Like, all those things with perk cards, nothing ever changes. Like, the amount of damage a perk card gives you towards something like that never changes whatsoever. Everything is exactly the way it has been since the game came out, basically. And then they don't really add a whole bunch of new legendary perks and everything like that either. So, yeah, there's really just nowhere for the meta to go in a game like this. But for a game like Diablo or Path of Exile, where there's so many different things that can be tweaked and do get tweaked for 100 different reasons, the meta inevitably is going to change a lot. Full HP is Overeater, Armor, and Vamp, Quadder, AA, yeah, Anti-Armor, Quad, yeah. Bloody Stealth, Commando is still the top meta 5 years later. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that you would expect to just always be something that's on top. It's like the equivalent of people, I know this isn't, you can't like put it into the same exact kind of thing, but it's sort of, you'll understand what I mean. It's like how when it comes to Skyrim, if you want to, oh shit, did they already do this other stuff? I don't know. It's like for Skyrim, for instance. I know single player game, I know not guns, but you'll be able to make the connection. It's like in Skyrim how everybody knows if you want to have like the best build or whatever, or if you want to have the easiest time going through content, whatever the case is, you're going Stealth Archer. You know, like it's the one thing that you'll always see people like, you know, meme about or say something about being OP. It's like Stealth Archer. It's like the equivalent of that. If you know, you know. John's last words. Let's see. It's better for the games to adapt to the level instead of nerfing everything, in my opinion. Of course, if it's broken, then nerf. Yeah, yep. Sometimes balances have to be done, both one way or the other. You know, if you have certain things in the game that are getting literally no use, no love, what's the point having them in the game? So naturally you want to bring those more in line to where people at least think about maybe doing something with it, even if it's just, you know, like for a fun little type of build, not as much of a top meta or viable one. But you want to bring things in line with each other, you know, pretty good amount as much as you can. There's always going to be stuff that sticks out as meta, which I personally think is fine. Let's hit up load bearing. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, sometimes stuff has to get brought up, and sometimes stuff obviously has to be nerfed. Oh, I thought I tell you already. Sometimes something is performing too well, you know, sometimes something is incredibly overpowered, and so it has to be brought back down, sort of in line with things. I played Bloodied Heavy Gunner with PA and I can't die. The new Cremator gave heavy weapons the recognition they deserve finally. Oh yeah. I honestly, I never felt like heavy weapons didn't get any love. I always felt like heavy weapons kind of like did definitely get some love, like and did get like a good amount of users. I always felt like some of the main things that I would see be used are like melee builds, commando builds, whether stealth or not, and then also like heavy builds. Granted, there might have been some changes since back in the day when you'd always see everybody using fucking like Gatling plasmas, and part of it was the legacy aspect of it. Hello? Oh, you know, oh fuck, I was gonna go, oh, I couldn't have got it from my stash. I was gonna say I was gonna take more ammo out of my stash, because I only have like 150 on this gun, but it's fine. What the hell? Yo, what the Tony? Tony? What's going on here, buddy? Yeah, I agree. I hate to see the games that rely on quantity over quality, if you see what I mean. Yeah, no, I get what you mean for sure. Yeah, because think about it. Like, this game could have, like, 50 legendary effects, but if, like, 30 of them are super pointless ones, like, you know, extra damage at nighttime, or, you know, extra damage to bugs, extra damage to, you know, ghouls, stuff like that, which is just more time than not going to be viable to have on your weapon, things like that. If like 90% of the effects are like that, which don't get me wrong, there's a lot of like not very good effects in this game, but this is sort of part of my point. Like, it just makes it so, yeah, you're getting that quantity more so over the quality. Yo, Tony, what the fuck is going on right now, bro? What is happening? Uh-oh, Tony, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Tony! Tony! I'm stuck! I'm fucking stuck, Tony! I'm fucking stuck. Oh no, now Logan's here with us too. Logan doesn't know what the fuck's going on either. Oh, Jesus. God damn it, bro. This is literally exactly our fucking luck, man. This is exactly our fucking luck, bro. I'd love buffs for pistol, shotguns, and one-handed melee. I personally would love to rock with like a sick pistol or shotgun build. Yeah, I was talking about this a couple streams ago. That like when I do a build next, that's not like a meta-esque build, and it's more of like a niche build that even if it's not as viable, you know, even for endgame content or whatever. I want to do either a shotgun build or like a pistol build, or even like an SMG build. I think I'd prefer to go with like a pistol or a shoddy build. It's really just going to depend on what I have for weapons that are like the best option. Whatever, you know, like whatever I have for weapons, which leans more towards a good shotgun build or a good pistol build, is probably what I would try out first. But yeah, I definitely want to have kind of a fun little niche build to mess around with that I can still do most content with and kind of have some fun with. but that's just not meta, you know, it's just something different. Buffs for ballistic heavy guns would be great too, in my opinion. Is that something that people like somewhat widely consider like needed? I don't really know like what the current state of a lot of stuff is in terms of what like the community truly feels is like underperforming or like too powerful or not powerful enough. Alright, Tony, so that one's checked, bro. I don't know what to tell you. We got robbed, buddy. We got fucking robbed. I don't even know what the fuck that is. We could go do Distant Thunder. I guess that's kind of the only option. Bro, I can't believe we got scammed out of that event. Maybe if we teleport away. No, we're not even gonna have time, bro. Fuck it. Oh, I do need to go get more ammo, though. So I'm gonna hit up my base. Yo, we actually got scammed, bro. A 2-shot 50 crit, 25 less VATS cost. Alien Blaster is the best gun overall, most valuable trade-wise. Oh yeah, I've definitely seen some people that are either using or trading the Alien Blaster. For a while, I thought it was kind of just like a niche thing. But at some point, I guess you find out or realize that it's actually like a viable thing is all. Especially if you see people selling it for like ridiculous trade value. But yeah, that's something for a good while I thought was more of just like a niche thing. Not something that was like a top option or like a meta option. But it's cool if like there is a random thing like an Alien Blaster. I know in Fallout 3, for instance, you know, you fucking one-shot everything, but that's a single player game. So it's cool that there is more off the beaten path type guns that are also in the meta. I miss Strangler shotgun combo. The 2 effect isn't nerfed on is so it gets the full damage of both shots and pair it with Crypt Mag mod and puts Cryo not Crypt. Gotcha. With the Cryo Mag mod. And put Demolitionist for even more damage. It's busted. Oh Jesus.
Can't shake these nightmares. Living in space
Alright. I wonder if I can get in now. Let me try to join the event now. Now that I teleported away. Maybe it'll let me in now that I like exited the event. And I'm going back to it. No. Not at all. Alright, I guess let's just stay here. Can we just stay here? Yo, somebody glitch through. Can we glitch through?
Shaft structure failing. All personnel, please report to the nearest exit. Management cannot be held liable for failure to evacuate.
It's tough to photo. It's tough to photo through something that's not like just a straight like a single like kind of thin surface. It usually won't work. But I mean, are we getting progress for this? What the fuck? Are we getting progress for this though? Are we gonna get a completion here? Even though we literally did nothing? Wait. Did we still get completion? We just didn't do anything? Maybe we just didn't get as good of a reward or something? Or did we not get anything? I mean, I got some script and caps, but that's it. Oh wait, no, I did. There it is. That's a fucking W. Let's go, bro. It was bugged and we couldn't do shit, but we still got stuff. That's great. That's actually great. We take that though, we take that. Cool. Cool. No complaints about that. What do we got going on elsewhere? Anything? It's a trap. No. What the fuck? Is load bearing here again or is it bugging? I think it was bugging. Alright, let's hit up the Enclave event. I think it's the one where we first met at, I'm pretty sure. Or is it? Maybe it's not. It might not be. But obviously you can see where it is anyway. Oh no, it is. Okay. Yeah, it is the right one. Not the honey beast. I got the lures. Or whatever of them remain. Was just the one on the roof? You got that.
All array components engaged. Activating targeting protocols.
Wait, it only says 5 out of 6 for me. Oh, there it is.
Issuing user notice. Signal connection unavailable. Amplitude boost requested.
Oh, I got the lure. My bad. Hey, thanks for another like on the stream, guys. I appreciate it. Whoever just dropped that.
Warning. Gear system blocked. Please
The fuck?
report immediately.
Oh. They're coming from down below. That's great. Ow. What the fuck?
System orientation complete. Signal broadcast active. Target locked. Immediate evacuation required. Repeat. Please retreat to a safe distance immediately.
I'll take the combat rifle. Seems like a safe enough distance. Last time I died though. Being this close actually. Yep. It's all good. Tony's got me, I think. I died last time and apparently I was too close this time as well. Let's go. Tony got me though. W. Couldn't save me last time, but he got me this time. Cool.
Specified hostiles eliminated. Infestation cleared. Thank you for your participation.
Hell yeah. Okay. What level did I get to? 117? Where did I start at? 115? I'm at 117 and a half, so like 2.5 levels. It's not bad. I don't think I ever put well rested on either, unfortunately. And I didn't pop any, I didn't pop anything for more XP either. To be honest, I didn't expect to be on very long though. You need any Ultra Sight 50 cal ammo? I have... How much? No, I still have plenty. I still got plenty right now for sure. Thank you though. Yeah, I still got plenty. We're good for the moment. I should be good for a little bit. I should be good for a little bit. But I think I'm gonna call it right there, guys. Been streaming for almost 2 hours, and of course I streamed earlier for over a couple hours as well. But a big shout out to everybody that came through, and all the people that dropped a like on the stream. If you guys haven't already and you'd like to show your support by doing so now, then feel free to do so. But thank you again to all of you that showed up for the stream for any amount of time and for any chat activity you may have provided, or even if you didn't. I appreciate you guys all the same, and big shout out to my man here, playing with me, hooking me up earlier as well. Much love. But I will see you guys hopefully in the next stream, which should be later on today. And yeah, have a great rest of your day or night, everybody. Thanks again for stopping by.